Kashmir may be the size of the West Midlands, but there are more than 25 militant groups operating here. It's the cause which, above all others, unites British Pakistanis, and most of them come from here. Those who want to find it easy to link up with the extremists here and in Pakistan's tribal areas, and then export their new terror skills back home. We've learnt that Pakistan's intelligence service, the ISI, has tracked at least 20 Britons who've lived or trained with radical groups linked to the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. They're all now back in Britain, potential sleeper terrorist cells, primed and ready to go off at any time. All the suspects are aged between 17 and 23 and have created sufficient suspicion with their activities for the ISI to believe they pose a potential danger to Britain. At least 4 are believed to have fought for the Taliban in Afghanistan, targeting British and American forces. English accents have been heard using satellite phones monitored by unseen spy planes overhead. 2 of the men are said to have been visiting a fundamentalist organisation in Lahore, whilst others were monitored in Kashmir and the tribal areas of Swat, Baluchistan and North and South Waziristan. 11 said they were studying in Pakistan, 7 that they were visiting relatives, and 1 said he was working for a charity with links to Britain. Officials say they found details of a man who's thought to be a Briton during raids in the frontier city of Peshawar and in Malakand on the offices of Jamaat-ud-Dawa, the charity just recently banned as a terror outfit.
All right, listeners, 12:54 on the dial.
British connections with Kashmir are so close, the government's funding a radio link-up to tackle the radicalisation they know is going on here and in the UK.
You can listen the broadcast of Bradford here from the studio of Rose FM 90.
The programme will be broadcast simultaneously in Bradford, known as Bradistan here. Kashmir's flooded with British visitors, seeing relatives, studying, marrying. This group's all born in the UK, but like tens of thousands of others, travel here often.
When everybody else sees us, they might think the same as, oh, these are terrorists as well, these are from Pakistan.
I can see where they're coming from. You know how poor this country is, you're here yourself, you know that.
That's what turns people into it, because they don't see any hope, they don't see anybody's there to solve these problems.
I think because of all these wars going on in these Muslim countries, they've got angry and they thought, right, we're going out there, we're going to help our Muslim brothers and sisters. That's how I think it.
Some say Pakistan's intelligence service has little inclination to crush the network that it created and nurtured and which many believe it still has links with. It certainly appears to be operating with very little hindrance.
Here, the militants are seen as Kashmir freedom fighters, and tracking British brethren is not top of their list.
They realize the problem, but might be it is not a priority issue, as they are engaged on many fronts.
But the suspects now back in Britain seem to have been following a similar path to other British nationals who've attacked the country of their birth. The leader of the July 7 suicide bombers, Mohammad Sadiq Khan, and fellow bomber Shehzad Tanweer both got terror training in Pakistan's border areas. The big question is why the Pakistanis didn't alert British intelligence before the new suspects re-entered the UK, and how many more are out there which the intelligence agencies haven't picked up. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Kashmir.